this is a tutorial on how I achieve a look similar to this. And I say a look similar to this because every time I do my wraps, I get up, put my wrap on and go out, they always turn out different. Each and every one has their own pattern of how the folds fall and how the wrap, you know, how the wrap is wrapped and the designs that it makes. Each time is different. So I'll say a look similar to this. I do not know if the one I'm about to do is going to come out looking exactly like this, but that's my disclaimer. Here we go. Okay, based on my experience, which is very limited because I just started doing these. I'm not a professional at this by no means, but just based on what I've started doing, my hair is in twists, and based on my experience, the success of this type of wrap comes from a good foundation. So what I strive to do in my foundation is to put a stretchy scarf on, and a scarf that's going to give me flat sides. So I want this here as flat as it can get, and this here as flat as it can get. This, I do want the height. I'm going to show you this version without putting something here because I do the wrap with putting like a silk bonnet or some type of material here to give it the height. But I have done this without before I knew to even put something there. And we'll just go with that and just see how this comes out. Okay. So the way I do it, this is just a long rectangular scarf. Long scarf. Okay? That's the end. And it's pretty wide. Alright, so I start this on one end. And I bring it kind of low on my forehead because as I go, I'm going to be pulling and it's probably going to rise up. Bring this to one side. So with this way, you're going to pull this and as much as you can, tuck this. You can leave some hanging down because you can tuck it later. But tuck it back as far as you can while you're pulling the wrap tight. And what you're really pulling tight, you want to keep track of this edge. Okay, keep this loose. This can kind of flop, okay, but you want to keep this edge tight to your head. Okay, and I like to position it. I like sharp angles in my wraps because they give a nice look to the layers. Okay, angle it up like that. You see that? I could angle it down like that, but I want it to go up like this. And keep that edge. Keep track of this edge right here. This other edge, like that. Okay. And you also want to keep, I'm going to turn around, you want to keep your folds as flat as they can be. So you see the back? See, it's not all bunched up like this. You see the look that gives? So you kind of want to spread it out. Keep it spread out and bring the wrap. Okay, I'm just carrying this over with this hand, but this one I'm pulling. So the part by your face, you want to keep tight. See how that's smooth? Because I'm pulling it. I'm not pulling this so much. I'm just carrying over with my hand. Alright? So now this ends in the back. Now this wrap, and you see how this is kind of sitting up here. I don't have anything up here, but because I didn't pull it tight, it just kind of did its thing. So now what you want to do is find a fold or something that a spot where you wrapped, and just tuck this under. Okay, now the wrap in the beginning of this video. Now what I would do for this, I would leave a little tassels hanging down. That's just because I like that type of thing. Now this is the beginning of the wrap that you had at first. Okay, so all you're going to do is take this around. You're going to pull it and just tuck it. Find a fold or something, a layer. And tuck it under. You could leave it like that if you want it, but I'm not. I'm going to okay, so this basically, everything you're doing, you're layering it, but you're tucking. Pull and tuck, pull and tuck. Alright, this has a few lumps in it, but now, so this up here, this can get to be a little too much and too much hanging out. You just tuck it in. This is my winter do. Play with that a little bit. Alright? Y'all know what? I'm loving this.